Hello, if you haven't noticed, this channel reached 100 subscribers. Yay! In order to celebrate this, we're gonna make something related to this number. I was thinking about making an AI, and as the title of this video says, we'll make 100 snakes fight with each other. Let's go! By the way, thanks for subscribing. Before we do anything crazy, let's make a simple snake game first, cause you know, baby steps. Like last time, I declared two vectors to store the map. Each cell on the map is gonna store a number between -1 and 1. -1 means there's a snake, 0 means there's nothing, and 1 means there's food. Now there are tons of tutorials on how to make a snake game, so I'm not gonna explain that to you. The only thing you need to know is that we're gonna change the map whenever we change the snake's position. Okay, it works, but we need more snakes. Boom. Keep in mind that they're gonna die when they hit each other. Now it's time to give them the artificial intelligence. This is the simplest and dumbest AI I can come up with. Decision is based on a random number generator. Let's see. I don't know what I expected. Obviously, we're not gonna use this algorithm. Instead, we're gonna use neural networks. Basically, neural networks consist of 3 layers: input, hidden, and output. We get some inputs and store them in the input layer. Then we multiply them by their corresponding weights, add them up and store them in the hidden layer. We keep doing this until we get to the output layer. That means the outputs depend on the weights. But before we use neural networks, we need to calculate some inputs. Each snake's gonna look in 8 directions and use the first thing it sees as an input. And just to make things easier for the AI, we calculate the inputs relative to the snake's current direction. Then we use the inputs to decide our next action. First we initialize weights with random numbers. Then we do some neural network stuff I've talked about earlier. And after that, we get 3 numbers as an output. Each of them represents our next action. Finally, we choose an action with the biggest number. I hope you understood what I said, cause I didn't. Okay, enough with the boring stuff. Time for some action. Well, that was interesting. Remember, we didn't teach him anything, and yet, he scored 70 points. That shows you how powerful neural networks are. Good job. But we can do better. Now it's time to teach them how to improve. I'm gonna use what's called a genetic algorithm. Each snake will have a fitness score that shows how well it did. At the end of the generation, we randomly pick 2 snakes based on their fitness score. Then we mix their weights in order to make a brand new snake. We're also gonna apply mutation, cause we don't want them to fall into a local minimum. We repeat this process 100 times. And just like that, we have a new, better generation of snakes. Let's see how this is gonna work in practice. Generation number 1. They're acting stupid, as expected. Let's see the next generation. Same thing. Okay, generation number 5. They got smarter and they passed 100 points. Yay. Nothing interesting happened until generation 9. Pay attention to this snake, cause it's gonna go down in history as the snake that changed the world. We're now at the generation number 15, and this looks promising. Well, at least it tried. After running for about 100 generations, their all-time record was 424. Here's the snake that set the record. And here's how the best snake's weights look like. Now we need 99 more of these. Okay, after hours of training, we have the top 100 best snakes' brains. I didn't bother making an algorithm that reads a TXT file and turns it into a vector. Instead, I wrote this. And don't worry, I didn't write them by hand. I'm not that stupid. Okay, the moment of truth. Now would be a good time to place your bets. And we have a winner. Let's see how many points it can get. Not bad. Alright, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for 100 subscribers. If you liked this video, then like this video. Penguin.